Hello there, I'm Bob Gray. For half a decade, I had the good fortune to serve a United States president directly and personally. In the following decades, I've had a chance to serve with other presidents as they came into office. For Ronald Reagan, I was National Communications Director before he made me the co-chairman of his inaugural. One of the things I've noticed in those years is the great escalation of presidential perks. They were always pleasant. I had a great chance to participate in them. It was flattering and fun. But to see them now exploding beyond belief is really staggering and something I think needs to be brought to the attention of the American public. If you think for a second that the Queen of England costs her government $59.1 million to keep her on her throne, and last year the American taxpayers spent $1.4 billion to professionally assist the President in his office and to house the Obamas in the White House and Camp David, along with their families, friends, and visiting campaign contributors. You wonder how the presidential perks could possibly have exploded to such an enormous amount? I'll give an example. Going back in time, President Truman, fighting the end of World War II, had a total staff of 17. Today, President Obama has top staff, not counting secretaries or clerical, a top staff of over 469. These 469, mind you, are titled professionals, and they're paid an enormous amount of money. 226 of them are paid over $100,000, and 27 of them are paid $170,000. That's an extraordinary number. Are you aware that President Obama has 5 full-time chefs on Air Force One and 26 cabinet attendants? Or the Washington rumor, which we've not been able to track down, but keep hearing it over and over again, that last year he paid $105,000 to the man who walks the Obama dog. Doesn't it surprise you that in this recession, when millions of our taxpayers are unemployed, the President of the United States has not reduced by 1 penny the presidential perks? I think you may be surprised to read how some of your taxes are being used to support the Obama re-election. There are checks and balances all over the place in our government, but there's not a single such source or oversight of the expenses of the president. If you're interested in reading more about the presidential perks, you might want to check out my new book, Presidential Perks Gone Royal.